What's going on, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? Long time no speak. This is JFM, Just Friggin' Mix Show, episode number 9. So, how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Yeah, I kind of got rushed, you know? I was like, I wanted to start the live stream, but then I'm like, dude, I need to freaking re-wick my RTA. I need to re-wick my RTA, so let me do that real quick, and I'm gonna actually like talk to you guys and say hello while I'm doing it, and let's see if we can like get a little like thing going. I'm pretty much done. I just need to like pour a little bit of juice on it, and I'm re-wicking the Kylan RTA. Now this thing is like freaking amazing, but the problem with these big dropper bottles is not the best to like, you know, get your wicks going, if you know what I mean, because it pours out a lot of juice at once, so you have to kind of go slow. I already had some like a little bit of leaking. I want to make sure the coils are nice and good, you know what I mean? I think they are. Almost done. So, what's going on? Desi, how's it going? Desi? How are you? Actually, let me just transition back. It's just much easier this way. Corey Ober, what's going on, man? How's it going? The Vaping Buckeye, what's up, dude? V-Dog, what's going on, man? Let's see. Thad. Hey, Thad. What's up, buddy? Yeah, thanks for deleting that comment. I don't know what's wrong with some people. They have to, like, you know, be douches or whatever. Putting, like, pistols up and stuff. I don't get it. If you don't want to watch it, just, you know, click off the video. There you go. Okay. No haters today. I'm having a zero tolerance for haters day because, honestly, I just don't give a shit anymore. You don't like my shit? Go the fuck away. I'm doing what I'm doing because I love what I'm doing. I'm not doing it for haters. So anyways, with that being said, Jonathan, what's up, man? How's it going, buddy? Ethan, what's going on, man? I'm glad to see you here. Brian, what's up? Swifty Vapor, what's up, man? It's me, dude. What's up? Alright, I think we're good here, so let me just put the tank on here. Yeah, let me tell you something, like, if I didn't force myself to re-wick this thing, just to, like, get the best flavor, I wouldn't. Like, this, what do you call it? Can't even think right now. The Dandy Vape Kylan, man, it's been, like, surpassing all my expectations, let me tell you. Very good RTA. I mean, I've only had it leak slightly at first when I, like, first wicked it, but other than that, and I know the version 1 had some problems, but the version 2, I'm telling you, it's been really good. I've been using it a lot, guys, a lot. Alright, so I'm going to put the glass in. Boom. Put this little retainer in. Let's see. So, got some very cool stuff in. I got my new magnetic mixer, guys. Let's see. Oh, what did Joe say? 70 plus new flavors and VG. They open at 8:30 and it's my day off. Oh, is it a new place? Was it a new flavor place or a new e-liquid place? I don't know, guys. I don't know. Alright. Almost there. Of course, we're just spinning. Take this off. Yeah, I know. I should have been prepared. I should have done this before I started the stream. But, you know, we're all vapors here, so you guys understand. Alright. I'll keep an eye out for the haters. Thanks, Cincinnati. I appreciate that. Alright, yeah, and also, I did happen to see a video, and I kind of wanted to, like, do something with it today, because I saw a video by one of our friends that does some mixing content, and, he's been having some bad luck, or he just doesn't like the fruit circles or fruit flakes from Silverline, and I still haven't got a chance to do my variations of the Fruity Pebbles recipe, and I really want to do that today because he's not seeing any benefits, and he's saying TFA Fruit Circles is the best, which I do love TFA Fruit Circles. I love Flavor West Fruity Flakes. I like them when you combine them all together and all that, but I do see some promise with mixing that Silverline TFA Fruit Circles with the other ones to get more of a full fruity flake experience. But by itself, no, it's definitely not like It's definitely not an end-all be-all Fruity Flakes flavor, but I do see it as like kind of like a piece of the puzzle, and I just hope he didn't misunderstand me when I said that. But yeah, I'm gonna try to mix with it, and I want to see how good of a fruity pebble type recipe we can get with it by mixing that in. I'm hoping a pretty good one. Okay, so now we're all closed off. All right, good. We're now ready to fill. Boom. And I can start frickin' vaping. It'd be nice, right? This is a vape show. Alright, here we go. Boom. Yeah, right now I have, what I'm filling this RTA with is my, what is it, the Strawberry Crunch version 2. I made a second version I haven't released yet, and it's freaking phenomenal, okay? What I ended up doing, I added like a couple more ingredients and tweaked a couple things, and we can go over it. I might just release that recipe. I don't think I need to make a separate video on it, but it did make all the difference in the world. Alright, there we go. Hopefully I wicked it good. Alright, let's give it a rep. Oh yeah. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. It seems like it's wicking. Excellent. Alright. Now I'm fulfilled in life. Have a nice strawberry vape on standby. Yeah, I've been vaping a lot of stuff other than strawberry lately, so I was like, I need to re-wick this and put some strawberry stuff in. I've been vaping strawberry. I've been vaping a lot of bakeries, but not strawberry. Not strawberry. Let's see. Yeah, okay, alright, thank you. You guys are already ahead of it. Yeah, being that fool, Jason, whoever the hell he is. There's no need for that shit here. Yeah, that's very good. That's another one I want to clone. Dad says, JFM development, I'm good but hurting because I've been working on my office area. I've been working on my area. What's going to be eventually a permanent one right now just moved into my temporary office. Oh. Man, it's all good though. At least you're like doing stuff to try to like improve your, living space and stuff like that. I mean, you'll probably thank yourself later for it. Yeah, I can't wait to see some of the videos that you come out with, man. I mean, I've been having the craziest week I've ever had. I've been really busy, guys. Like, I really need to set more time. Like, I want to make more videos, but I've just been so freaking busy. I'm already behind. Like, I have a lot of stuff to do. I still have my review on the Bull City flavor kit. I've already started doing testing with that magnetic mixer. That was the first thing I did when I pulled it out. I'm like, I gotta start using this and testing it, which I'm gonna get to in a minute. I actually have a camera feed. I'll show you it real quick. It's pretty cool. Check it out. There you go. There's the magnetic mixer right there. See? We're gonna look at that a little bit in a little bit, but yeah, it's dope. It's dope, and I have all you to thank for that. Without you guys, that wouldn't have been possible. And thank you to John Phenom. That was awesome. But yeah. So that's been fun. But I got a lot of stuff to do. I also want to get Shindo on the channel and talk about some of his recipes and talk about some work with him. I was thinking about doing that in a couple weeks because I got to catch up with these damn reviews first because I'm already way far behind. And then there's a couple other things that I wanted to add into the website as well. Oh, you know what? Hey, Zesty, I appreciate it, but he can not like those mixers. That's all well and fine. I mean, not everybody's going to like the mixers. I mean, that's cool. I mean, everybody has their different ways of mixing. But if he's just being, totally disrespectful, then kick him out. But, I could see, because people have the argument with, the Norpro mixer and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, no, Norpro mixers, bad. It puts oxygen in your e-liquid. So, I get it both ways. I don't know. What's up, Chris? How's it going? How's it going, buddy? Let's see. Wow, so much hate. So much hate's going on. What's going on here, man? Let's see. Vape Happy. Is that a vape shop? Swifty Vapor. I have Fruit Rings, Fruit Circles, Fruity Flakes, and Crunchberry cereal. I've mixed up quite a few good Fruit Loop and Fruity Pebbles. Any tips on Captain Crunch recipe? Yes. It's pretty much what you want to do is you want to use the Captain Crunch flavor without the berries. Use that. Then use like it depends on like how you want to tweak it, but you could use stuff like Cereal 27 that kind of help assist with it. You know, the acetylpyrazine, meringue, all those. It's like pretty much like a normal type cereal recipe, but you kind of have to like fine tweak it to your taste. You know what I mean? To me, like cereals are like very temperamental based on the person, because like for example, like a Fruity Pebbles recipe, everybody has their own opinion on what a Fruity Pebbles recipe should be. Like some people even say that there are none that completely totally represent like the actual cereal, which I kind of agree. But then you have some that are like, oh no, the lemon's too much, or the lemon doesn't taste like real lemon, or it's overpowering, while others are like, oh, this is great. So I mean, it could go either way. And then you kind of have others that kind of have more like a little bit of a grapefruit taste to it, and then some that don't. So, I don't know. What I would do is I would get some of the Captain Crunch flavors from like TFA, and then I would try to work off that. The Tsunami I like much better flavor than the Blizz I have. Tsunami has similar area for air, mess it up, and it'll flow beneath like a Kennedy style. Yeah, I don't know. I only had one bottom. Well, I have like some that are kind of both bottom fed and side air fed, but for an RDA, like I think of like the Freak Show V2 and how it has bottom airflow, and I could never get it not to leak on me. That RDA always leaked on me. I don't know if FA has Blueberry Jam, but Capella does. Capella does for sure. All the time with Fruity Flakes, I think 3% is better. Yeah, Zesty has a wrench. Of course Zesty has a wrench. I got a wrench on his channel too, so it's only fair, man. It's only fair. Alright, should we start with the Fruity Pebbles, or let's start with the Magnetic Mixer? Alright, so let's start with the Magnetic Mixer. Yes, I want to start with that. Okay, so here's the Magnetic Mixer. This Magnetic Mixer was won because of subscribers just like you. We had a contest. John Phenom put it on. His real name's John Stein, I believe. He was on a live stream a few live streams ago. He's an awesome dude, awesome subscriber. He supports the channel a lot, but he ran a contest, which was if that one live stream could get 100 likes from the community, he would purchase the channel a Magnetic Mixer. Well, that Magnetic Mixer finally arrived. Now, the Magnetic Mixer, it's really awesome. It came with this unit. It came with this little bar right here for a thermometer, and it came with the stir bar. So far, it's really cool. I've run a few mixes on it. I was trying to like regulate temperature and all that, and see what ranges I could get it in, and how like I could get it like so it would accurately like hold a certain temp without going too high or too low, and see if I could keep it like consistent. And I ended up purchasing this little thermometer right here for it. It's kind of like a probe thermometer, so that way it can go inside the beaker. at Walmart. I think it costs like $10 or something, and it's really cool because you can set like an alarm if it goes over a certain temperature. It will start like beeping. So say you're like putting something on the magnetic mixer, you go to like make another mix, or you're on your computer, or you're doing whatever, and if it starts to get into like the danger zone of temperatures, which I'm trying to do a couple tests, see what like good temperatures are. I'm gonna do it without nicotine, with nicotine, with flavorings, and I'm gonna do stuff like the conventional way with not using a magnetic mixer and just a shake method, and like try to learn about like degradation from experience and stuff like that, and actually see like the pros and cons of actually using a magnetic mixer. So that's definitely something I want to do here, because there isn't really too much information on it on YouTube. So that's something that I am working on. But it's cool because if like it goes over temperature, it'll start like ringing and it will let me know, so I can actually bring down the heat and stuff like that. So that's cool. Getting a feel for it though, it's like, it seems like, if so far from what I've learned about it, is it seems like within 20 degrees is kind of where you're I'm still learning with it obviously, but it seems like within 20 degrees it's kind of like almost like, I don't know how to properly say it, but it's kind of like a fluctuation point. So in other words, like if you turn the heat on, right, and you turn it on to a certain amount, it'll heat up, but it'll heat up, and then once it gets to a certain temperature you want it to, if you turn off the heat, it can still fluctuate between 20 degrees, either up or down, depending if you just turn the heat down or off, or put it back on. So again, I'm still learning with it and trying to tweak with it and seeing if there's any way to like hold temperature more precisely. But it seems like no matter what I'm going to do with it, it seems like it's going to like variate between 20 degrees. So in other words, if I'm trying to keep it at 100 degrees, and once it hits 100 degrees, it could go all the way up to 120 before it starts actually cooling down, and vice versa, if you see what I'm saying. So that's what I learned. I actually did already make a batch with it, and I plan to vape some of it a little bit. I do want to get some smaller beakers for it, so I could do smaller batches without it being like, so much e-liquid at once. But I figured a great recipe to use, which I already know what it tastes like, is from Adore E-Liquid. I'm like, let's keep it simple. And when I did the first batch, I didn't do nicotine in it. I'm gonna end up putting nicotine in it later, but I figured anything I put heat to, I might as well hold the nicotine and add it afterwards, because that way you don't take the chance of burning the nicotine. Although in tests later down the line, I am going to do it with nicotine and see what actually happens. But I actually did it with some caramel apple crisp from Adore E-Liquid, the one-shot concentrate. So, and it came out well. It's vaping nice. I still gotta take a steep batch and see if it like actually helped in like accelerating the steeping process. See, that's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna know until I have more experiments down. But a lot of people, I think, are getting confused, thinking like that this might fast steep your e-liquid. I'm not expecting it to fast steep your e-liquid. I think it's going to give you a better, cleaner mix. I don't know. Maybe it will shave some time off of it, but I'm not going into it just assuming that it's going to fast steep e-liquid. I actually want to have like data and compare them between ones that have steeped naturally and ones that have been on the mixer for a few hours or whatever. So I kind of want to see it both ways, if you know what I mean. Let's see. Gizzard Stew asks, does magnetism change the molecular structure of your mix? I don't think so. Unless there's some kind of like metallic or magnetic objects in your mix. But there are aroma molecules, so I don't think so. I think if anything it would be the heat, honestly. But see, the thing is there is some information out there on magnetic mixers and how they might affect your mixes, and I've heard rumblings about it, but it's only from select few people, and until you actually do it yourself and know, you won't actually know. Plus, the people who actually did it are considered super tasters. So if they're super tasters and they can taste things like really big, and I'm not a super taster, so I feel if I do it, I'm probably more of like the average palate where I can't taste like every single little freaking nuance, like the freaking oak wood that's in your fruity pebble flavoring or whatever, if you know what I mean. I think you guys know what I mean. Like Jennifer Jarvis, she's a very good taster. She uses like, 2% in mixes and stuff like that, or whatever it is, and she uses it like flavors at 0.005, or you guys know what I mean. So in other words, it's just another perspective and seeing and getting more information out there. So I'm going to do it from my perspective, and I'm going to try to document down as much as I can using that magnetic mixer. And plus, I also did hear a while ago, it was on a DIY or Die live stream, but it was an e-liquid company who actually uses magnetic mixers and heat plates to actually warm up their VG before they mix with it. So they warm the VG and then mix with it prior. And I wonder how that step in making e-liquid would actually change the end result. Maybe it would steep faster? I don't know. Maybe it'll just blend the flavors together. Maybe it'll taste better. Like I could take a recipe that's well known, like my strawberry airhead recipe, do it both ways and see if there's any like notice taste difference. You know what I mean? Heat will, but magnetic fields will not, yeah. I think each process affects the mix. You can't bake every cake the same way, can you? The molecular gastron. See, another funny thing too to like take into consideration is like another thing that Jennifer Jarvis said. She was using was it Flavor Art Zapola, right? And she said there was something about Flavor Art, I believe it was Flavor Art Zapola. I don't know if she watched my stream. She could probably correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Flavor Art Zapola, right? And she was saying how she took that flavor and mixed with it, but she noticed when she actually microwaved, I don't know if she microwaved the whole mix or just that flavor, but when she put heat to that flavor, it actually tasted better, and it changed the game with Flavor Art Zapola. And I'm pretty sure it was Flavor Art Zapola. So that's an instance where he actually benefited the mix. So I don't know. There's not a lot of information out there on it. That's what I'm saying. Perhaps you could record your testing and document it, then edit it to a video. Well, actually, that's what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to record my findings, like, on paper, obviously, or maybe on a tablet. I don't think I'm going to, like, record, like, crazy amounts of footage based on this, because it takes a while, if you know what I mean. I mean, I could do some cool time lapses maybe and seeing how like the coloring changes and all that, but like I think it's going to be a lot of like writing down my findings and then making a video and kind of demonstrating some of it. I think that would be the best way. Otherwise, that'd be a lot of footage to chop up in video later on, if you know what I mean. But I mean, I could make a pretty cool time lapse. Like, see, the one thing that I thought would be pretty cool though is like, and it totally could be done too. I know it could be, but it would be totally cool if you could have like an all-in-one, right? They have magnetic mixers, right? That also have heat to them, right? But could they not put a scale in there too? Like it would be like all-in-one. It'd be cool. You could mix on it. You could just mix it right in the beaker, right? Use the weight, and then mix with it. I mean, I guess that would be definitely probably more towards like a DIY e-liquid, so it probably wouldn't happen unless somebody designed it. But I mean, you could always measure by volume too. So I mean, you can go either way. But I'll probably still stick to weight because That's what I'm used to, and I want to stay consistent. So if people like watch my stuff, they can just assume that I made it by weight. You know what I mean? Let's see. Corey Ober says, I got a recipe for you to mix. I didn't create it and don't know who did, but sweet. Alright, Corey, definitely share it in the group. I actually have an idea of what I want to make today. And if you guys are just joining in, I don't know if he's here. I don't know if I saw him. But, alright, so let me just say this one more time, because I don't know if he's here or if everybody heard this, but I do know what I want to make today. I want to make a version of Fruity Pebbles recipe. It might be Fruity Pebble ice cream. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. But I really, really want to make a Fruity Pebbles recipe today, utilizing that Silverline Fruity Circles flavor, but not just that one, because when I first got it and I tried it, I knew I wanted to like use it as a piece of the puzzle to make like a fuller Fruity Pebble type flavor. As you guys know, if you watch the channel a lot, I've had many variations on that recipe just because it's something I vape a lot and I like. But I watched one of my subscriber, and he also does YouTube, and he's an awesome dude. You guys know him. His name's Joshua Vapes, right? And he was excited about the Fruity Circle flavor, and he got it, and he was really disappointed. And I want to see personally, because when I got it, I was like, oh, this seems like it could be another piece of the puzzle. Now, I think he was more referring to it as a standalone flavor. Like, I don't think it would be a good standalone Fruity Flake flavor or Fruity Circle flavor. I think it needs a lot of help. But I think using that with the other Fruity Circle or Fruity Flake flavors, it might give you like a more full Fruity Pebble type flavor. And that was the point I was trying to make with it. So I wanted to see what I could come up with, and then maybe have him try it out and see if it might, he might be like, oh, well, maybe it would work like that. So I don't know. But you know what? Some people just won't like flavors no matter what you do. But when I tried it, I just had a lot of strong feelings towards it because I actually thought it would show some promise. But again, I haven't yet done that, so that's what I wanted to do today. Gizzard Stew, a douche that vapes is a douche. Yeah, what did my brother call it the other day? I just saw my brother, and like I've tried to get him to vape a couple of times, but I pulled out my vape and I started vaping. I pulled out this one right here, the Rupu Drag. Oh yeah, he called it a douche flute, and I'm like, what the hell are you talking about, man? It was kind of funny though, but yeah. Yeah, Gizzard Stew is the original troll, right? When internets first started. While I'm dropping all this shit. Okay, so let's come up with a recipe, guys. Let's come up with a recipe and see if we can get this Fruity Flake flavor to work for us. Okay, let's see. Alright, log in. Boom. Alright, hold on one second. I'm going to go grab some flavors and put my logo on, and I'll be right back, and then we'll put together a recipe, okay? Alright. Get my earphones back on. Alright, thanks for the wait. Got that all settled. Alright, so I grabbed some flavors. Some of the usual ones, but I did grab the fruity circles. Damn, there's so many different ones. Fruity circles, fruity flakes. I mean, it's hard to keep track of everything. Okay, here we go. So let's see if this is working now. Okay. Let's see, log in. Okay, recipes. No, that's not how you do it. New recipe. Okay, so let me share my screen. Desktop. Transition. Boom. Alright, we're just gonna call this, I don't know. What should we call this? A fruit. We'll call it a fruity bam bam. Okay, and we're gonna do share recipe. Searchable, I guess so. Actually, no, let's make sure it tastes good first before we go out and do that. Okay, so let's see if you share the recipe. Oh. See, I never use all the flavors, but I do pay for it, so I want to like try and get some use out of it, right? I don't know, whatever. Actually, I'm just gonna pick none. I gotta figure out what all that crap is about. Shake and vape. Don't want to say yet. Best after. Don't want to say yet. Okay, let's see. Where do you add the flavors? Oh, right here. Boom. Okay, so let's start off with the Fruit Circles by Silverline. Yeah, it's definitely like a weak one of their flavors. Again, this is my first time mixing with it. Alright, let's see. Put some on my hand, try some. Yeah, but to me it tastes like it has this other element that's been missing from the other ones. That's why I got so excited about it. Alright, so let's use this one at 3%. Because it's weaker, and yet we just want to assist with the other ones, so... Okay, so let's see. Fruit Circles. Is there no, like, Silverline? Oh, it's under Capella. Okay. Fruit Circles. We'll do that at 3%. Now let's add the other ones. Okay, so... Now I'm thinking between either Fruit Circles or Fruit Flakes, so let me think what's gonna benefit from it more. What are you mixing the hazelnut in with, Cincinnati? I think it sounds pretty high, honestly. Unless you're trying to make a specifically nutty mix. Unless you're making a cereal, you want to drop that down. Alright. Well, let's just use them both. Okay, so let's use Fruit Circles from TFA. Because why not? Let's just freaking experiment here. Okay, Fruit Circles. There it is. Fruit Circles. Let's use this lower. Let's use that at 1%. Cincinnati King says, how high for a back note in a custard? Flavor West, if you're trying to like use it so like kind of like you can notice it there, probably Yeah, probably like 1.52. That sounds good. I mean, that's if you really want the hazelnut to come through, though. It's going to be pretty strong no matter what you do. But if you kind of just want it to be barely noticeable, then I would lower it down to like 0.5%. Also depends on what custard. Are you using Cap V1 custard? Because that does make a difference. Alright, Fruity Flakes. Let's do Fruity Flakes now. Oh my god, this bottle is so on tight. Still got that old school Wizard Labs bottle. Oh man, it's so good. It's the best fruity. Fruity one of them all. Fruity Flakes. Freaking love it. Fruity Flakes. Okay. Alright, so Fruity Flakes. Let's do... Do we want to do that? Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Alright. So we're doing Fruity Flakes at 3% too. We're going to go with it, man. We're going to go with it. Alright, so Fruity Flakes, Fruity Circles, and Fruity Circles. Those are all done. Now let's do TFA Berry Cereal. Okay, let's do TFA Berry Cereal. Oh man, I should have got a I probably will in a minute. Okay, TFA Berry Cereal. Let's do that at 2%. Okay, next. Let's add some hazelnut in there. Actually, let's do Hazel Grove. There we go. We're using FA hazelnut. We're going to use that at 0.5%. I'm going to use meringue. From Flavor Arts, we're going to use that at 1.5. We're going to use Vanilla Bean Ice Cream today. Okay, we're going to use Vanilla Bean Ice Cream at... Let's do it at 4%. Okay, so let's see. Okay, what else do we want to put in here? Okay, so you got the Fruit Circles, Berry Cereal, hazelnut. Yeah, I'm with you on Cincinnati King. I love DAP too. Gotta love the DAP. What am I missing? I'm drawing a brain fart here. I'm missing something. Okay, I'm gonna need some. Well, I need super sweet, obviously. I need some AP. I'm gonna use some super sweet AP. Actually, I know what I want to put in here. Okay, got that. Got that. Yeah, let's do it this way, because why not? This is my show. I'll put in what I want. Yeah, alright. Because we have fun here. We have fun at JFM Development. We do whatever the fuck comes to our minds. And that's where my video just got demonetized, because I swore. Well, fuck that. Alright, yeah. Anti-socialist, I will get a new song. I will do it. I just keep forgetting. That's God's honest truth. God's honest truth. Okay, so let's add this other ingredient. Alright, so let's put in super sweet first, because I love my sweet juices. Alright, so super sweets. I'll put super sweet. I'm going to do 1. Super sweet is subjective. Do however much you want. I just want to go above 1 because that will be sweet as shit. Okay. So, we did super sweet. Now, let's do... I want to put some vanilla whipped cream in there because it just sounds good. So, we're going to do that. Vanilla whipped cream. Boom. Oh, Hankson has a vanilla whipped cream? I didn't know that. I don't have that one. Okay, vanilla whipped cream. Let's put that in at 1%. And then let's add... Dun da da da! Sugar cookie. Booyah. I freaking love this flavor. Okay. Sugar cookie. And then that way we won't add AP or anything. Let's add that at 1.5 too. Okay? Just a little bit. Alright. I think we're good. I think I'm excited now because it's something different than I would normally do. And that's what I strive for. I don't like doing the same shit, like going about things the same way every time. Because sure, you could do things the conventional way and always get the same results, but how do you learn? How do you learn if you don't experiment? That's half of my fun with DIY. That's God's honest truth. Alright, so let me get my scale out. Okay. Before I continue, is there anything that you guys think I should add or adjust in any way? Anti-socialist was just thinking vanilla swirl. Well, we got vanilla whipped cream and we got vanilla bean ice cream. I mean, I think we're pretty covered. I add whipped cream to almost everything. Well, in small amounts. Yeah, that says Frank's Red Hot. My Frank's Red Hot used to be toasted marshmallow, but I haven't been using it lately, honestly. But I get you, man. I get you. Corey Ober says, I posted the recipe in the chat. It was way too long to tag you in it. Also put it in the Facebook group. Okay, thank you, Corey. I'll definitely check it out. There's also another one I gotta mix. I gotta mix Desi's mix too. I might actually do that. I might actually just do a live stream where I just mix a couple of your recipes. I think we should do that because in that way I already have a set thing I know I have to do and I could just do that. The hardest part of doing all these shows is planning everything out. That's the God's honest truth. Alright. Alright, yeah, so I think we're good. Let's do it. Let's do it. Later, Giz. Thanks for stopping by, my man. Appreciate you. Alright, so let's change up the cameras. Let's go. Transition. Boom. Go save and mix. Okay, I'm good. Desi said, I remixed the B3 recipe. It's coming together a lot more nicely than the first go around. Oh, well, if you change it up, share that too. Let me know. Because I do want to do, something where I just mix your guys' stuff too. I do like doing that. I really enjoy it, to tell you the truth. Alright, so let me turn this, oh, I gotta change the camera. What am I doing, guys? What am I doing? Okay, let's scale here. Boom. Transition. Alright. I think we're good. Okay, so let's turn this on. Alright, so the first ingredient's gonna get used to all the flavors. Okay, grams are right there. Boom. Okay, so berry cereals first. And I'm hitting the microphone. I'm just all over the place. This is wiggling a whole lot. Alright, let me try not to touch the desk. Alright, berry cereal is in at 1.2 grams. Let me just make sure this is 30 mils before I start. Wait, what the Alright, see, I'm glad I looked at this. Okay, so we're going to do strength. Yeah, what the hell is going on here? Okay, this is the Nick base. So this is 100. And it's PG. I should have just used ELR, to be honest. Okay, doing 70-30 and 30 milliliter. Actually, let's do max VG. Alright, now we're good to go. Okay, here we go. That looks better. Alright. Alright, so we need 0.6 grams of berry cereal. Okay. Berry cereal's in. Yeah, love that flavor. Love the smell of it. Alright, so next up is the fruit circles. Which was the pipe that I used for this? It's this one, okay. Alright, so now we're doing the new fruit circles from Silverline. And we need 0.90 grams. Now, I'm really hoping this comes out good because I just felt so bad. Like, I saw Joshua Vape's video and how disappointed and upset he was about the fruit circles. And I'm just like, man, like, that sucks. You could tell he was very excited for it and it was let down. So I'm really hoping this does benefit the mix. Well, I'll kind of be disappointed too if you actually think about it. Because I was kind of hyped on it. Alright, so there we go. Damn it went down 0.2. That's close enough. It's close enough. 0.1. Oh, there it is. Alright, whatever. Okie dokie. So next up, guys, is fruit circles from TFA. Fruit circles from TFA is in at 0.3. There we go. Amanda Pierce says, hey JFM. Oh, hey, how's it going? Welcome. It's nice to see you here. I haven't seen you here in a while. I might be wrong, though. Alright, next up is Fruity Flakes. Fruity Flakes. My favorite, personally. Now, kind of like Joshua Vapes was disappointed with the Silverline one, if there is one that I would say I'm really disappointed in that I really did not like for like a fruity one is like Perillium. Perilliums, I don't know if they call it fruit circles, I don't remember right now, but that one actually doesn't taste anything like it. I wouldn't say it's even fruity. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. Alright, so 0.9 of flavorless fruit flakes. Going all old school pipette. There we go. Alright, so Fruity Flakes is in. Followed by Hazel Grove, or Hazelnut from Flavor Art, which is my favorite hazelnut. And it's in at 0.15 grams. This stuff's very strong, but it tastes very real. Alright, there we go. Hazelnut's in. Tear her out. Followed up by meringue. Meringue Flavor Arts. Flavor Art meringues in 0.45 grams. Oh, went a little bit over on that. It's okay. Meringue's good. Tear it out. Sugar cookie. Like, I've been vaping tons of sugar cookie lately. That's the truth. I actually got that e-liquid sugar cookie, though, because a subscriber asked about it, and I'm like, actually, that kind of does sound good, so I got it, and it's pretty good. It is pretty good. I mean, I don't know if it's the best use of it, but it does taste like a sugar cookie. Alright, sugar cookies in. Tear her out. Followed up by vanilla bean ice cream. I'm using TFA today. TFA, because I have a lot of it. It's in at 1.2 grams. Boom. Take that out. And next is Super Sweets. Super Sweets is in at 0.3 grams. I have enough in the bottle. Oh, Yep. Just came right out at me. Okay. Alright, and last but not least, it's vanilla whipped cream from Capella. This is an excellent flavor. I don't know why I don't buy more of this stuff. I do use it a lot. It's in at 0.3 grams. Alright, perfect. Perfect. Let me get a glove on. Okay. Dave Buckeye says the one JFM development mixed a few weeks ago. Straw batter. Alright, today I'm using 100 milligram nicotine suspended in PG, so you want to make sure you shake it well. If it was suspended in VG, you'd want to shake it even more. And at minimum, wear gloves, keep it away from your skin, children, or pets, and just be slow and careful with it, as this is the most serious part about mixing your own e-liquid. Alright, so I need 0.93 grams of nicotine. 0.93 grams. Okay, there we go. Nicotine's in. Alright, and last but not least, it's vegetable glycerin. Alright, and for VG, I need 29.7, but I might leave a little bit of room so I can use the mixer. Yeah, I think I'm going to leave the rest of the room. That way I can put my mixer up in there. Alright. So now that we're done with that, I can take this glove off. Let's mix her up. Let's mix her up and get a paper towel. Alright. I was gonna do 5%, but it seemed a bit high compared to TFA, Vanilla Bean Ice Cream, or Capella. Are you talking about Flavor West Vanilla Bean Ice Cream? To me, it's a little bit. It's not as dense, and vanilla is not as vanilla-y. It's kind of like a. Well, if you think about it, it's kind of like one of Flavor West's normal flavors. It's a little bit watered down and diluted. You know what I mean? Okay. Actually, let me change cameras. What am I doing? Right. Yeah, so I'm gonna mix this up and then we'll try it. And I'm hoping it will be a winner. That way I can give Joshua Vape some good news. Hopefully he'll like it and feel a little bit better about the Fruity Circles. Because, as I said, when I first got this flavor, I smelt it and I felt like it was a piece to the puzzle. I did, honestly. That's God honest truth. Like, I'm definitely very open on my channel when I feel badly about a flavor. But this one, like, a lot of Capella Silverline, there's no way around it. A lot of them did seem subpar, right? But this one at least showed some promise. So You know, if I'm wrong and it doesn't taste good and I really can't come out with anything good with it, then I'm gonna be very disappointed as well. But when I first tried it, I really thought there was promise there. JFM Strawberry Airhead. Thanks, Brian. I appreciate that. Alright, we're almost mixed up here. I don't know if I've said this, but it's definitely a lot harder working in a unicorn bottle. Not only just mixing in it, but actually like using the mixer in the bottle itself. It's a lot harder because the wings, they don't like seem to extend as much. But it does work. It just takes a little bit more time. Oh man, it actually does smell really good. It does. It does. No bullshit. Alright, let's take this out. Okay. Alright, here we go. Just give it a little shake real quick, just to make sure. Amanda Pierce says, I'm sold on strawberry biscuit. I'm loving it. Man, I'm telling you. It's one of my favorite flavors right now. One of them. The flavor is fire. No matter what you put in it, or no matter what you put it in, it tastes really good. It does. Alright. Try a little on the hand. Alright. Let's vape this. See you later, Jonathan. Alright, you know what? Alright, how are we gonna do this? First, I need some batteries. Put some pressure right here. Okay, does it taste like Anywhere biscuit is in it? Does what taste like there's Anywhere biscuit in it? Strawberry biscuit? No. Definitely not. That's why I love it. Like, there's nothing wrong with Anywhere biscuit. It's an excellent flavor and it can be used in a lot of different ways. But with that said, Anywhere biscuit does have a distinct taste to it, and it's used in a lot of recipes, kind of like strawberries and cream. Anywhere biscuits now the new thing. If you want like a bakery tone and stuff like that, everybody throws it in there, right? So it's strawberry biscuit does not taste like Anywhere biscuit though, and that's what I kind of love about it, because I feel personally, I don't want Anywhere biscuit in every recipe I make. That's all I'm saying. Okay, actually, let's just put some wicks in this real quick. So I want to actually taste this recipe and not something over it. I think it's gonna be worth it. Alright, take that one. Take that one. Let's burn this off. I guess I'm biting on my own words right now. I'm taking out the dead rabbit to test a recipe. But it's one I have handy, so it'll work. Alright, let's put some mix in this. Thanks, trying to multitask. Strawberry biscuit is Nick Rivers concentrate. Yes, yeah. That's a reason why I always have to shop at Nicotine River. It's because I always have to get that flavor. I mean, literally, it's that good. It's worth making a separate order for. And I've actually done that. But usually I've done it when I had to order like multiple things like nicotine or something like that. But yeah, it's worth it. Okay. Alright, so let me get some cotton. Where is my scissors? Oh, there you are. Oh, let me know in the chat, by the way. I want to hear something from you guys. Let me know in the chat. How do you guys feel about, Kendo... What is it? Kendo? Kojendo? They're two different ones. Kendo Vape Cotton. How do you guys feel about Kendo Vape Cotton the Gold? I know how Vaping Buckeye feels because I heard his video. And I was just watching a Grim Green video and one of his buddies, I think it's, what was it, Homeboy? Or somebody who actually said he didn't like it, but ever since I started using it, I'm telling you, it wicks great. And it doesn't give me a bad flavor and it lasts a while. But there is like a sort of drawback that they were talking about. Like, if you yank it too hard, it will like pull apart. But if you're kind of like gentle with it, like, I haven't seen anything wick like it. But I'd love to hear what you guys think about it, if you guys ever tried it. I love that stuff. I don't know. I haven't been using anything else ever since I got it. Alright, boom. It's gonna be like the quickest re-wick of all time. Just kidding, not that fast. Alright, boom, 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 boom. Now, of course, my nieces upstairs are gonna be wicked loud. Alright, so let's drip. We're all wicked up. Now it's dripping time. Yeah, if you guys want to try some Adore concentrates, definitely check out Adore E-Liquid. They sell one-shot concentrates of her excellent recipes. And actually, they just did a thing to help Rochelle because she's going through some tough times or whatever. And they had a live stream where she had a flash sale. I think it was like 20% off or whatever. And she had all the proceeds go to her from all the sales. Like, she's constantly doing stuff like that from the community. And I ended up picking up 2 bottles of Banana Bondage. Like, definitely support her. She definitely helps the community a lot. And she has some excellent flavors to boot. Like, She arguably has the best banana flavor in the game. Her banana bondage, I'll tell you that much. It's good. It's good. Alright, let's rip on this bad boy. All wicked. See if this alien keeps up. Alright, cheers guys, let's try this out. Just like I thought. Just like I thought. It literally... Alright, see, when I first got this flavor, and like, I honestly don't try to hype things up unless I really have a good feeling about it, or I think there's a good use case for it. And if I was wrong, I would say I was wrong. Like, I've done it so many countless times on this channel when I've been wrong. But in this case, I was like, this Fruit Circles is definitely not an end-all be-all flavor, but it's a piece to the puzzle. Now, let me start off by saying, I don't think this is the only way you can make a Fruit Circles flavor. By no means. By no means. There are ways that you could build it up from scratch, or add like this fruit flavor here, this fruit flavor there, and sure, you can make a Fruity Pebbles flavor. But, with that said, this Fruit Circles flavor from Silverline is one of the pieces to the puzzle. I just mixed that Fruit Circles flavor, Fruit Flakes, and Fruit Circles from TFA. Mixed it into one. And what am I getting off the shake? Well, what I'm getting, like, it seems like you're getting more of the fruits, more of the grain. It's like, not to say that the Fruit Circles from Silverline is more of the grain alone. Obviously, I put stuff in there to help that out a bit, right? But it's giving me a more full... It tastes like a more authentic Fruity Pebbles flavor. It felt like there was... Like, the Fruit Circles from Silverline almost kind of has like this... a little bit of like this grapefruit taste to it, and a couple other fruits that seem to be absent in the Fruity Flakes and Fruit Circles from TFA, right? So when I added that in, it kind of put in the little pieces that were missing and gave me a more of a realistic Fruity Pebble type flavor. And of course now it's not firing. Here we go. I like it. Oh shit, it's Stuart's birthday. Happy birthday, Stuart. That's my man right there. Congratulations, buddy. Hope your day's going good. I like it, guys. I really do. I thought it would do it, and it did. It did. It added that piece. Now, I'm going to make this recipe public. I'm going to do that right now. And I'm going to also share it with Josh, because, like, when I saw his video about Fruity Circles from Silverline, I felt like shit, because I know he watched my videos, and he probably saw how happy I was about it. He probably got hyped. I was probably one of the reasons why he was probably so upset, because he probably tried it alone, or I don't know what he did, but he probably tried it, and he was like, oh shit, man, this sucks. But, like, I never thought it would be good as a single flavor, standalone. I could even replay that live stream. I said, but it's a piece to the puzzle. I know I said that. So I'm just happy that I found something that tastes good and that maybe he could think about ways to mix with it so his money isn't just wasted. You know what I mean? Alright. I'll edit this and make it public later. But yeah, it's very good. It's very good. And I actually like that. I like what Sugar Cookie did in there. I can't wait to see how it steeps. Oh, it's so good. It was a donkey, by the way? What are you guys talking about? It's so easy if you get your legs caught in the rain boots. Wait, sharing too much. Whoa. This mod has been giving me so much bullshit, guys. Like, I swear, like, I'll press the fire button, it doesn't fire. I was told it's something to do with the door. Yeah, they're right. It is something to do with the door. I don't know. There's something going on with this mod. Like, when I press the fire, it's not firing every time. Completely joking, of course. Giving Cincinnati a hard time. Oh, I know. No, I like to see when you guys joke. It's glad to know you guys have a sense of humor. Some people that come in here, though, it seems like they have no sense of humor. Let's see. Alright, so I talked about the scale. I made up a good mix. Let me put the batteries in here and try it again. I'm changing mods up because that mod literally sucked dookie. Yeah, I'm kind of ashamed. I think I'm going to have to retire my alien because it's just not firing every time. I don't know if somebody knows a fix for that. If anybody knows a fix for that, let me know. In the group, or if you watch this on the replay, reach me on the group. Let me know if you know how to fix that. What's happening is I'm going to fire the alien, and it's like it fires sometimes and then it doesn't fire the other times. It's like hit or miss. It's like every other pull of the trigger. Alright, almost up to wattage. There we go. Yeah, I'm happy with that. It definitely worked how I thought it would. Alright, so definitely more stuff. I'm going to be doing some more investigations with the heat plate. I'm going to be doing some more trials. I'm going to try... Yes, Amanda Pierce. I'll give you a wrench. Okay, add moderator. There you go. Okay, so I'm going to be doing some more stuff with the mixer. I'm going to be doing some investigations. How putting... Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, Graham, if it is the battery door on the bottom. But, like, I actually just tried to press it up higher and pull the trigger, and it was still missing. Because I just kept firing it to hear if it was going, and it didn't work, so I don't know. But I'm going to be doing some more tests with that magnetic mixer with nicotine, without nicotine, simple mixes compared to conventional mixes. And I'm going to try to pull in as much data as I can, write as much stuff down as I can, so I can get some good information out there about a magnetic mixer. Also, I filmed most of the Liquid Barn review. I just have a couple more things I have to film, so that's almost done. I did all like the artsy shots and all that already, so that's all done. So pretty much the main majority of it's done, and then I can do a giveaway on it. I really want to just get it over with and get it done with and do the giveaway, because I know you guys have been waiting for that for a while. And I'll feel a lot better once that's off my plate. Let's see. Corey Ober said, I had an Alien 220. It lasted about 6 months and was dead. Yeah, I mean, my other Alien seemed like it lasted longer than this, except for the paint, obviously. I had, like, the first edition Alien. The paint just went everywhere. But I loved it, so I got the other one, and because it was green and because I loved it. And this one just randomly gave me issues. Kind of sucks. It really does. I really do love that one. Okay, so I had those reviews coming up. I'm going to try to work on pushing out more content. I've had a crazy week, but I'm trying to get back on the ball, pushing more like normal videos out, so that's happening. I will be putting this recipe public, and I will share it with Josh, so hopefully you can get some good use out of that. Flavor. And if you guys are new to mixing and you want to get some help from like-minded mixers and other people in the community, there's the JFM Development Just Friggin' Mix group. There's also links for the stuff I use in the description, as well as discount codes such as JFM15 from Liquid Barn or JFM10 from Bull City Flavors, where you can get 10% off your order. Also, there's recommended links. There's my website where you can get recipes, recommended stuff, and a lot of great DIY content there with more to come, so make sure you check that out. Definitely a happy birthday to Stuart, because Stuart, you're the man. And thank you to all my Patreons. I really do appreciate all the help you do give. It does help me keep the channel going. If you guys are interested in becoming a Patreon, the link is in the description down below. There are perks. We're going to be having a giveaway for the Patreon members, which are going to involve coils and some flavors, so it's going to be really exciting. So that's coming. A lot of stuff, a lot of interesting stuff. Next week, I hope it's going to be better. Also, Chris hopefully will be on next week. Again, he wasn't able to be here today. He's been doing a lot of work out of town and stuff like that, so he'll be on when he's on, but I definitely wish him the best. And thank you all for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. You guys do mean the world to me. If you guys want to get in contact with me or want to share any of your recipes, definitely check out the JFM Development Just Friggin Mix group. I do appreciate all of you guys. Thank you for watching. Much love. Bye-bye.